Hello everyone, welcome back to my storytelling session on your favorite channel, The Colorful Story Mind. Yes, so today I have come with a different Italian tale, as I said. So children, are you ready with our new friends? Say hello to everyone. Hello, hello, hello. So today we are with Italian tale. Yeah. So before going on to the story, we are going to first know about Italy. Yes, we are going to know about Italy. So Italy somewhat looks like a boot. It is said it looks like a boot. Italy is a kind of island and it looks like a boot. Okay. So, Italy is located in South Central Europe. Capital of Italy, do you know? It's Rome. Yes, the ancient Rome. And the most famous place in Italy is Venice. Who has not heard of Venice? Venice is actually, it is famous and it's beautiful because it's an island that is on water. And this water is known as lagoon. Yes, it is situated on a lagoon and it's very beautiful. The waters are blue, the skies, the beautiful mountains and greenery all over. You can also do boating on those narrow Italian boats. And you know, the food that we love to eat, that is pizza and pasta, is the actual food of Italy. And now it's all over the world. We love to eat it. So now it's story time. And now what happens? So there was a king. There was a king once upon a time, and he had 3 sons. You remember we made finger puppets also in that session, and if you have not, do go and watch that Hungarian tale and the puppet making craft session. And he had how many sons? He had 3 sons. So the king had 3 sons and they were brave and ready to do anything. But one day what happened? His father got ill, and when he got ill, he lost one of the eyesight. Now he could only see from one eye. So he sent army and his people to look for a doctor or someone who can heal this damaged eye. So throughout the land they looked for this doctor, but they could not find any doctor. So one day what happened? A magician came. Yes, a magician came, and he said, he looked into his eyes carefully and said, oh, it's not going to heal like that. You need a feather. And whose feather? A griffin's feather. Now do you know what's a griffin? A griffin looks like this. It has head of an eagle, feathers like eagle, and body is like a lion. So it's a very dangerous creature, and from its mouth comes out fireballs like dragons. Yes. And the magician said, there you will find feather under his beak, and you have to get that feather. Now the king was very afraid and frightened, like, how can we get a feather from griffin? Anyone who will go there, they would be killed, they will die. But the 3 sons were very brave and said, no, father, we'll go for you. And then father said, this was the youngest. So he said, no, he won't go. He's too young. You two are elder and experienced. You people will go. So they decided to leave. And on their horse, they rode and rode and rode up in the high mountains. The mountain was so high up in the mountain was so high that they got tired and they met an old man. So they asked, old man, do you know any way, easy way or shortcut so that we can reach to the mountain top? The person said, yes. See there is a way you will reach quickly, but remember it's very stony and you have to walk through it. And he also understood that they are going for the falcon. So he said, be aware, because this falcon is very dangerous and it will kill you. No one returns like that. And they said, it's okay. And they started going up in the mountains. But what happened? They stumbled. There were stones, so they stumbled, and few of the those stones and rocks fell down. As it fell down, the falcon, it was sleeping, and it woke up. It woke up. The dangerous falcon woke up, and with its wings wide came out of its cave and opened its dangerous mouth, saw these two boys there, the two prince, and opened his mouth and threw the fire balls on them. And these poor people, what will happen if a fireball will fall? They died. They got burned. And the father was very worried. My sons have not returned. Something bad has happened. I'm sure about it. So what happened? The youngest son came and said, Father, I'll go and look for them and I'll bring the feather also. Father said, no, I don't want my eyes back because I love my son and you're the only son left. So you are not going. But he said, no, father, I'll go. And he just didn't listen to his father and went up high for these mountains. Now he also reached here and again found the same old man. So he said to the old man, can you tell me the shortcut towards that place, because I'm too tired and it's very difficult to go up in these high mountains. So he said, yes, see that way, you can go from there. Yes, but remember it's very stony and rocky, and there is a falcon that you're looking for, I think so, is very dangerous. It will kill you. You will die for sure. So he said, nothing will happen to me. And one more thing, the old man was picking up few foliage. Foliage means some dry hay that we generally give it to our animals. So he said, so he helped because there was a big foliage. So he picked up that big bundle of hay and helped the old man. So now what happened? While he picked up that hay, he found two things, a sword and a wand. So it was kind of magical wand. And he said, I found a sword and magical wand. What is it? So he said, I think so. The sword is so that you can kill the dangerous falcon, and wand is if someone gets hurt or burnt or die, you can heal them. So there was something fishy about this old man also. And he turned back, before leaving, he turned back and said, you will find two feathers and it will look like sisters, means those are same, and you have to decide which one you have to choose. And it disappeared. Now whatever, so he kept the sword at one side and another, the wand at the other side, and went up high in the hills, the mountains, the Rocky Mountains. So, and he finally reached to the cage. Now, as he reached to the cage, the falcon woke up and saw this boy. And as he was going to open its wings and his mouth to kill the boy with the fireballs, what happened, he took that sword and cut off the falcon's head. Now, once the head is off, he won't be able to throw that fireballs. And he wanted those feathers that was under his beak. So, see, there are two feathers. So, when he saw these two feathers, they were of green and yellow color. So, he thought, he got confused and he thought which feather to take. So, he decided to take both the feathers. He took the feathers and put it in the pocket so that it may not fall out. Now, while he was returning from the same stony path, he found his brothers, the two brothers, and they were all burnt and dead. So he thought, what happened to my brothers? They have died. And then he remembered about the magic wand. He has used the sword. He took out the magic wand and put across them, and they were alive again. So they rejoiced and enjoyed that day with each other, so happy. But you know what happened? These two boys, these two princes, they said, we came for something but we didn't get, and instead we were killed. And he became a winner. He got the feathers and they got jealous of him. So that day, after they got tired while they were returning, and they all slept. They all slept, but these two woke up. And they secretly stole a feather. Now they didn't know about that there were two feathers, and remember, only one feather had that magical power, was enchanted. So they took one feather, that green feather, and kept it in their pocket and went out for the home. So they reached the palace, the castle, and father was really happy to see his sons. And he said, where is my third son? Didn't you meet him? He also went to find you and bring the feather. And they lied. They said, no, father, we didn't see him anywhere. But see, we have brought the two feathers and killed that dangerous griffin. Father was happy, but still not happy because he didn't find his son. And these two sons took the feather thinking it's magical and tried to put on his eyes. But he didn't get his eyesight. The two sons were still okay, and father was so sad that he didn't even call that magician and saying that he has betrayed, or he said it would be fine, still my eyes are not fine. So he didn't think anything like that because he was so sad that his third son was missing. Now what happened? The third son woke up. He was there in the mountains, and he woke up and he said, oh, my brothers have betrayed me and they took one of the feathers. Now he also didn't know which one was the magical one. So he was so sad. He said, I wish I would have become a tree, a reed. Okay, reed means a tall green tree. And the other feather that he had, it was enchanted. And whatever he wished for, he became a tree. He became a tree. And now what he had to do? Now he can do anything. He became a tree. But he was a very beautiful tree. And one day there was a person passing by, and he said that this tree is so beautiful, so green. So what he did? He cut the tree and made a flute. Now what is a flute? Flute is a musical instrument. Lord Krishna also plays the flute. So he made a flute, and while he was playing the flute, a kind of voice came out because it was an enchanted flute. And the voice said, "So cruel were my brothers, just like a sharp knife were they, disloyal as none, deceitful and evil." Yes. And this person, he got frightened that this flute is enchanted. Though he was scared, but he thought, if I'm going to play this flute in the market and in the city, I may earn, people may think that it's a magical flute. So he did that only. He went out there and started playing the flute. Now, listening about this magical flute, the king called him. So king said, "Where did you get this magical flute from? And just play the flute." While he played the flute, he remembered it's so similar to his son's voice, and he recognized immediately. So what he did, he said to that shepherd, that boy, that you give me this flute, I'll pay you some gold coins. So he got some gold coins and the flute. He got the flute. And he said, "Dear son, I recognize your voice. So will you tell me what happened to you?" And he narrated the whole story. Father was really angry by that these two sons have betrayed. And he said, "Oh, how I wish that you, my son, would turn into a human again." And he had that yellow feather, that enchanted feather, and the feather, and because of that, son became a human again. And they were so happy, my son has returned. Now, when these two other boys came in, they were sent forever from the kingdom and said, "Do not return. You people are betrayers, and you tried to kill my son also." So, what happened? Now he became the king. After the king passed away, he became the king, and they never returned. So, it is truly said, what you sow, so you reap. So, do remember, don't do anything wrong. Because if you can't do something good for others, but at least don't do wrong to them, because everything has a consequence. The dangerous falcon, evil can happen anytime. So be good. Who knows, you may also get an enchanted feather and get everything in your life what you want. So be good and keep watching my channel, The Colorful Story Mind. I'll keep coming with your new friends, the puppets, and different stories. So this was Italian folktale. Let's see what will be next story and from where. Now, as I say, this is the first part of the story. Next part is the art and craft work. So for art and craft work, I have made something of this kind, a fortune teller. So I have turned this fortune teller into a vocabulary thing, where you are going to learn vocabulary, develop your cognitive and metacognition by learning new words, adding new vocabulary and meaning to your treasure box, brain treasure box. So it's a fortune vocabulary teller. And how will it be? So I'll tell you little bit, but you have to see the next part how it is being made. So you have to write difficult word from the story or something that you love to hear, and the meaning. So in the next part, see fortune vocabulary teller. Till then, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye kids. Bye.